wonderful to see you all here again on this fantastic Saturday afternoon. Oh, I see that we have one more subscriber since last week. Thank you so much for that. I greatly appreciate it. And how is everyone doing on this first Saturday of Pride Month? Very exciting, huh? I will give a couple moments or two for folks to start filing into the chat. This is, once again, Shetani Plays The Outer Worlds. Today is actually going to be my last episode of The Outer Worlds for now. This is going to mark the 10th weekend in a row that I have streamed The Outer Worlds here for all of you folks. So I figured we would put a little pin in it and come back to this game a bit later and take a little bit of a break, move on to something else, something new, hopefully something exciting. So we are going to be playing some more of The Outer Worlds today. I'm going to try to accomplish as much as I can within today's stream. And then next Saturday, we are going to be moving on to a new game here on the channel. I've got a ton of games in my back catalog that I would love to play and share with all of you folks. As always, I am just going through super duper quick and posting all of my reminders on my various channels and such. There are a ton of different places that folks can follow me online if you are so inclined. There is Kay. Hello, hello. How are you doing today? How is your weekend going so far? I hope you're having a good one. It is super duper hot where I am this weekend. How is the weather over in your corner of the globe today? Oh, I'm doing pretty darn well. Thank you so much for asking. I am excited to be getting back into the Outer Worlds. It's going to be sad to say goodbye, but it's only for a little bit of a while. Okay, we're starting to see some folks filing into the chat here. A bit of a slow start this Saturday. Hey, who can blame you? You know, the summer is creeping its way up on us, so, you know, that beautiful weather outside is quite tantalizing. I myself have been enjoying spending more time outdoors than has been my custom. It's finally getting nice. Getting outside, getting a little bit of sun on my fur is always very, very good. At least right now, before the weather starts getting too oppressively warm. But you know how it is. Okay. Looks like we got a bit of a quiet bunch here today. That is not a problem at all. Let me just check and see if Streamlabs bot is up and running. because last week it was being a bit of a grump, but I finally gave it a kick in the pants and got it back up and going. Hello, Xenomnia! How are you doing today? Great to see you here as always. I hope your art stream earlier went pretty well. We got a lot of nice art commissions. I love to commission artists on stream. It's super duper fun just to watch the piece come to life right in front of your eyes. And also for folks who would like to be a little bit more hands-on about the art creation process, if you're watching the artist streaming right there live in front of you, you can give feedback and, let them know any little tweaks or changes that need to be made, and it helps the process go a whole lot smoother for both parties, in my opinion. Nice to hear that you had a nice and relaxing stream. Finished 4 new emotes for your Discord server. That's very, very cool. 4 emotes, wow. I can't imagine how long it takes to do to do an emote. Okay, so last we left off, we are here with Nyoka and Ellie, and we were about to head on up. I believe, yes, we were going up the mountainside here, and we were going to progress some more on our main quest, Radio Free Monarch. Wherein we are supposed to be talking to the broker, finding out what information he knows, and also Nyoka, our companion, wants to talk to Mr. Broker because she believes that he has some information that can help her track down her missing friends. She's been looking for them. A couple of them, she has confirmed that they did pass away, but the whereabouts of some more of her gang are currently unknown. So she is looking to see what information she can find about them. I don't think we will be able to complete Nyoka's companion quest today. But like I said, this is only going to be the last stream of the Outer Worlds for the time being. I've just, 10 weeks in a row of playing the same game. I figured I would mix it up a little bit next stream. So next stream, I will be playing something new and exciting.
I'll keep it down.
Alright, so we've got some marauders up here. They got some cannons with them. I don't think it's anything that we would have too much of a trouble handling. Right, folks? Okay. Let me see if I can pop one off on this here ringleader. Alright, no need to crouch anymore. They already know we're here. Oh! Trying to flank us, huh? Alright. Not too bad, not too bad. Yes, you actually prefer to work on commissions on stream for the exact same reason. Yeah, it's super helpful.
No. How the hell did marauders navigate the caverns?
Maybe they had help. Who knows? Uh-oh, I see a mechanical up ahead. That's gonna cause a bit of a problem. Okay, here we are at the summit of Devil's Peak. Now, I did notice this little path over here. Before I head out into the thick of it, I want to see, maybe this is a way to, like, sneak around and get a vantage point on them. Sundered Rock. What's Sundered Rock? The Hammer of Olympus? Ooh. Did we just pick up a unique weapon? The Hammer of Olympus. Wouldn't it be great if this hammer was made by Hephaestus? But it wasn't. Aramid Ballistics made it. Streamlabs. Streamlabs, are you being a doofus? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and give Streamlabs a little kick in the behind. Okay. Just give it a little bit of a refresher-oonie. And give it a couple minutes. Hopefully it'll pop back up again. Oh, hey there, Mr. Two Guy. I do not recall seeing your name here in the stream before. I'm going to put the command in the chat. Oh, there we go. See, all Streamlabs needed was a little shake and awake. Sometimes that's all you really need to get you up and going. There it is. Wonderful. And yeah, I am totally a player who likes to explore all possible paths, see all possible things. Oh, look at that! See, that's the Sundered Rock. Look, you can see where lightning struck and it came down, and then the Hammer of Olympus was right there. That's so cool. I didn't even look at this. What is it? Ah, it does stun. Stun damage, 238 DPS. What have I got Nyoka holding right now? Oh, actually it was a little bit less DPS than Nyoka's, and hers does bleed, which is more important for creatures, I think, so I'm gonna leave that on her for now, and Ellie's got this thing. Yeah, I'm not gonna equip that on anybody for the time being. It's pretty cool that we found this. Okay. So, let's get a bit of a vantage point. Okay. See if we can scope out what we're dealing with here. We've got a scrap mechanical, there's just some marauders, a couple more in the back there. I'm not seeing any enemies on the upper levels, though I'm not sure if that is simply because they haven't popped in yet, and they will once we start the firefight. But yes, so I am playing the Outer Worlds. This is the 10th weekend in a row that I've been here streaming and playing the Outer Worlds for you all. The friendly little chatbot is hopefully going to give you more information about how you can help choose the next game that I play here on the stream. I've already got one lined up for next Saturday. I will be doing a reveal at the end of the stream as to which game I will be playing next week. Alright. Should I try to get the scrap mechanical, or should I go for... And there's a cannon. It's sleeping, though. Well, not for much longer. Come on in, buddy. Yeah, you didn't like that, did you? Oh, cower in fear. It's not going to do you much good. Where are they shooting at? Yep, like I expected, enemies have now spawned on the upper levels, and we're going to have to run up here. Oops. Look, it's really hard to play video games when you have pause, okay? So, whenever I go to hit the button to do tactical time dilation, I always just pop something else. It's fine. And we just leveled up, so let's go. Oh, that's why I'm running so slow. I forgot to eat. Of course, I keep forgetting. Okay, so, well, I will eat in a minute, which will help get rid of my slowness a bit. And in the meantime, let's see what points we want to put into which skills. How has my lockpick been recently? My lockpick hasn't been all that great. I removed Parvati from the party for the time being, so I lost her bonus. So I will probably want to upgrade that. Why is my lie so high? Wait, no, hang on. I just want to look at it. I got a plus 10 bonus support lie. That must have been a perk that I took. 14 for Ellie and 14 for Nyoka. Both of those smooth talkers, huh? Okay. I still don't want to put anything into defense because I just don't ever block or dodge in this game. Maybe I could. My leadership is doing okay. How's science doing? Science is alright. I'm pretty confident with my engineering. I don't think we need to put anything more into medical right now. My dialogue skills. I think I could square away any sort of dialogue challenge that I come across. So let's put a couple more into lockpick. And oh right, I took the flaw farsighted last playthrough to get me another perk point in exchange for having a minus 10 to melee, but I am not really a melee character, so that shouldn't affect me too much. Where should we put the last 5 points? Oh, hacking. I've been doing okay on hacking computers, honestly. How about some guns? Should I put anything into guns? I'm good with my guns. Let me just dump the rest of these into lockpick. Okay. Let's go ahead, go on with that. Hi, Nico. Welcome to the stream. It is good to see you, yeah. Today here on the stream. And, oh yes, even level means we get to pick another perk. Let's see, which perk should we be going for? We got some nice tier 3 ones going here. The science weapon. I haven't really used the science weapons yet. I should at least show you what one of them does. I think I have one of them in my inventory. Well, right, I don't take any perks relating to being alone in the party because that's not the kind of player I am. I almost always have my companions with me. Next attack after killing an enemy is a guaranteed crit. That's a pretty good one. Vendor prices, fast traveling while encumbered, base armor. I could take something that boosts my base armor. I could also take something that reduces my movement penalty to accuracy. Let me take this one. Yeah. Plus 20 bonus to extra headshot and weak spot damage when using tactical time dilation. I think that's pretty solid. Nico says, you look awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay. And before we go in the station, I'm just gonna look around up here. Make sure there's...
Hiram must have sealed the door. He spooks easy.
Grab that mag pick. And that looks like a quick way down. Good to know. Nico's been playing some Horizon Zero Dawn. That's pretty cool. Horizon Zero Dawn is a great game, which I would love to play on stream, but unfortunately I do not own for PC, so I cannot stream that game. However, it is fantastic. I believe it, if not still is, was free to download on the PlayStation 4 store a couple weeks back. So I would check into that if I were you, folks at home, to see if that's still available. It's a very good game.
You may not realize this being as you're an outsider, but the blaring alarms indicate the station's on lockdown. Which means you can't ever get to me. So leave already.
Okay.
Can't? We'll see about that.
I hear marauders. Let's see if we can put some of that new perk to use. And fantastic, that guy exploded into a bunch of pieces. Oh, you got him, Ellie.
That's the last of him.
Nice work, folks. Ew. Severed arm. Nasty. Ooh, Moet fizzy tea. Right, fizzy tea. I forgot. I have to eat. Here. Oh, I'm almost over encumbered. Here we go. Oh yeah, just an arm, lounging around. I mean, the person's not gonna need it anymore, so may as well take a bit of a break. If I were an arm, I would need a bit of a break too. Let's check out this here vending machine, see if I can offload anything that I don't really need. Oh, I got a bunch of junk I can sell. Look at that. Don't need that, don't need that, that. I really don't think the different tossball cards do anything, but I like to hold on to them anyway. Have I picked up any consumables that I'm not gonna use? I won't use that. How about... mods don't really weigh all that much, I don't think. Yeah, they weigh half a pound, but it does add up. So we can shed a little bit of weight by selling these real quick. Well, I don't need two of the same face masks, so let's go ahead and get rid of that. Get rid of that. Heavy armor. I'll hang on to it. Couple spare sentry sabers, and look at that. That's a much more manageable weight number. And bear with me just a second. I'm gonna adjust my audio settings. Okay, now I can hear a lot better. Ooh. Gigantor energy drink. Okay, looks like the others are gonna be behind the door. Storeroom? Don't mind if I do. Ooh. There's a lot of stuff in here. And it looks like Mr. Two Guy has just redeemed a cheetah fact. What do we got today? Cheetah fact number 31. The scientific name of the cheetah is Acinonyx jubatus. Acinonyx translates to non-moving claw, and jubatus means maned. Oh yes, that is a very good cheetah fact. Acinonyx meaning non-moving claw. That refers to the fact that cheetahs are the only big cats with non-retractile or semi-retractile claws. That means that their claws are always sticking out a little bit, and they can't pull them back into their paws the way that your domestic cat can. So cheetah paws look more like dog paws than cat paws. Their claws are always out to give them traction on the ground when running. And jubatus meaning maned, that refers to the fact that cheetah cubs, when born, have a long, grayish, fluffy mane of furs on their necks and backs. that acts as camouflage for the cheetah cub. Most cheetahs lose that mane as they grow older, though the king cheetah does retain it into adulthood, where it turns black and it looks really, really cool. Shetani is a king cheetah. And just a little extra bit of a tidbit. That was part of the reason why I chose a king cheetah to be my fursona specifically, because of the Shetani having long hair and king cheetahs having long manes of fur on the back of their necks. I thought that would be like a cute little nod to actual biology of the animal, because I think that's really cool. See, you come to the stream, you watch someone play video games, and you learn fantastic new animal facts. Alright, we got a memo for environmental controls installation and keycard. Barb, the new environmental controls terminal is now installed and running upstairs. Congratulations! You message corporate about it, you get to manage it. Oh boy. Consider this your official notice to hide its access key card deep in the bottom of a drawer somewhere, preferably within the archives or in one of the station's other popular sections. Because I sure as hell will not allow our station's efficiency scores to plummet due to a pointless safety feature. Don't even think about testing the system out. The emergency sirens will make your ears bleed, and if you accidentally trigger the fire suppression system, it can suck the air from the room faster than the station's last performance review. Val. Okay. Well, good to know. Alright, does not look like there are any enemies directly on the other side of this door, while... Oh, this is a bathroom. I'm sure the bathroom is fine to check out. Nothing in here, not even any pickups. Okay, there were some pep pills. Alright. Ooh.
You out there.
Hi.
Whoever you are, yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me. Face the intercom.
Well, hang on a second there, Hiram. Let me just sweep the room. What? Okay. I could unlock this here door. How am I doing on mag picks?
Making it look easy.
Nice. Ooh, Adreno. Already I need to eat something again. Here we go. Now, he wants me to talk to the intercom. Where's the oh, there's the intercom. Or, okay, that looked like it should have been an intercom. Oh, there it is.
I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder? And you, Nyoka, what are you doing lugging a stranger into my station?
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch. Also, she hired me.
To what purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purple berry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast.
I'm just gonna let him keep talking.
I see why Nyoka tolerates you. Fine, I'll do the talking. By the hand of fate and my own cutting skill, I run this station. The Marauders may have other plans, and since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I have need of you. As my newest contractor, you may call me the broker.
Or we can call you Hiram. on account of that's your damn name, and doubly on the account of the broker being a dumbass alternative.
I'm glad Nyoka's here.
Everyone calls me that. Aside from you.
Okay, so not everyone. Okay, broker.
See, Nyoka? I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate. They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before I have to lock them down again.
Hello, Lining Wolf. I'm assuming that is supposed to be your name and not a typo. Thank you for stopping by to watch the stream today. I'm playing a little more of the Outer Worlds for the last time in a bit of a while, as next weekend I will be moving on to a new game for you all to watch me play here on YouTube. How many Marauders broke into the station?
Too many, considering I hired a bunch of no-good mercs to keep them out in the first place. Already, they've caused considerable damage to the station's property. If they take down the broadcast equipment, I'll be out of a job, permanently.
What's in it for me?
Aside from the bits I'll be paying you, I trade in secrets, valuable ones for my vocation. I'm sure you can come up with something you might like to ask me about in person once I'm safe.
Alright, I'll see what I can do. We cleared out this room. Onwards.
Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready.
Okay.
Nice and easy.
Oh, alright, yeah, these are glass windows. We'll not be able to shoot through there. Gonna have to open the door. Oh, we're making short work of them. Who's in here? Alright. I think the rest of the enemies are up above us. I can take a few minutes to just look around. What's in here? Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Alright, so these are for the atmospheric controls. Environmental sensor standards. All sensors currently indicate a standard level range regarding temperature and chemical composition through the station. Deploy fire suppressant systems in main hall. Activate the station fire alarm. Okay. Automechanical controls. Request for automechanical security and assistance installation. Time submitted. Okay, that was a long time ago. Awaiting an official response from Byzantium HQ. Yeah, well, Byzantium kind of left Monarch to do its own thing, so they're not going to be getting any help anytime soon. Sure. Oh, removing all oxygen from the chamber. Okay. Let's just make sure that we've cleared everything else out before we do that. Borscht and baked beans. It does a body good. I hope it's actual borscht and not borscht from Clive's factory. I would not eat the borscht from Clive's factory, let me tell you. So my Saturday has been going pretty well so far. It is so warm over here. So I am sweating, but today is a nice day to actually be spending inside rather than outside because it's just oppressively humid in my neck of the woods, at least this weekend. I am also on call this weekend, so I should hopefully not have to leave the stream early, but if it does come down to that, I will be certain to let you folks know. Inclement weather warning. Regional severe alert. Next 72 hours, chance of thunderstorms and severe thunderstorms, including lightning strikes, forecast across the mountain region. That's no good. Ah, we got some letters here. From V. Ramsey to the information broker. As I stated in my previous 4 messages, there is simply no cause for alarm. I swear to you, Hiram, the situation is under control. What you call a near emergency, I would consider a non-event. Yes, a high-energy transmission was used for too lengthy a period of time, and yes, the generators cannot safely support that activity. Yes, and yes, they could have been damaged under load, but the point remains, nothing happened. We caught the issue in time. The engineers involved were reprimanded. I swear on my mama's grave, it will not happen again. Now please, cease contacting me for daily updates on the status of the generators. Excuse me. Choked on my spit laughing at the fact that this letter is from I Am a Voyeur. Subject, toilets. Oh my god. What in the black hole were you thinking, Val? At some point, space efficiency becomes the inverse to time efficiency, and one negates the other. What I mean is, how am I to do my morning business when the toilets are directly facing the open showers? You might like watching fellows scrub their jigglies while you take a steaming dump, but I don't. Sincerely, thanks for the peep show. Not really. That was sarcasm. Theodore. Oh my god, what a terrible workplace environment. This game is just full of places that you wouldn't want to work for various terrible, terrible reasons. And here's a response to that. On the contrary, Theo, not only is it a spatially efficient design, but it also encourages simultaneous users to hurry their business. Don't like, don't look, or speed it up and move on. After all, the faster you're back to your station, the happier we all will be. Warmest regards, Val. Oh my god, I would not at all want to use a bathroom where the toilets and the showers were just like there. That would be terrible. It's absolutely terrible. I would probably quit or just like never use the bathroom at work if that were the case. There's a copy of Dissident Hunter. When indentured servants are freed, anarchy soon follows. I missed a little bit of ammo back here. Doot. And there's a bypass shunt. Looks like it's time to go up the stairs. Oh, you'll go down, no problem at all. Nice. Good job, everybody. Oh, and I need to eat again. It's a little annoying, but I think it balances out. At least there's no lack of food in this game, which I would have a harder time if food was not simply so plentiful. Before I talk to Hiram, or excuse me, the broker, I want to make sure that I have not left anything behind in this room. No, doesn't look like it. Alright.
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You hurry on in.
Enjoy your snacks, Xenomnia. Probably good to, grab yourself a drink while you're at it. Oh, there he is, Hiram Blythe. Our information broker in the flesh. Before I talk to you, Hiram, I'm just going to run around and systematically steal everything in your hideout that is not nailed down. Looks like he's got a couple auto mechanicals to protect him. That's nice. Alright, let's get down to brass tacks.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered.
Those are some good bits.
I do wonder why Nyoka has brought you to me. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here?
You're not an easy man to reach, broker.
That is the primary goal behind locking myself high in a tower. Some folks don't look kindly on me being a purveyor of delicate information.
Can't possibly imagine
Phineas
why.
must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing raptidons off your stoop.
Oh my goodness.
Careful. I know that line. I use it all the time.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. It might take me a while this time.
Why is that?
I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions. Luckily, however, the Iconoclasts have now gone silent. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
I could get the point. Yeah, let me get the points for lying to him.
A pity. Seems I have some information on a rogue agent to hunt down.
No idea
Still,
who that
we need to
could
get
be.
MSI off the airwaves. I will leave the means to that particular end under your discretion.
This is a problem how?
The bandwidth. There's too much blasted background noise. Nothing gets through but their local broadcasts. Which, of course, has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my livelihood.
Can't we cut them off from inside the station?
No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Sanjar and MSI to stop transmitting on their end.
Where in Stellar Bay?
My former partner, Sanjar, transmits from his office in MSI's headquarters in the center of town. Don't let him try to fool you. While his messages might seem like gibberish, they are in reality coded business orders to off-world companies.
Oh, really?
I understand why he needs the bandwidth, but we had a deal and he's broadcasting ceaselessly.
Tell me more about MSI and the Iconoclasts.
Graham and his iconoclasts believe anarchy is the way of life. Sanjar opposes it, as he's taking strides to corporatize Stellar Bay.
Well, I'm not gonna kill everybody. I'll talk some sense into them.
You do that, I'll be here, waiting on the receiving end. Luck be with you. I have a feeling you'll be needing a pinch of it, plus a vat of patience.
Okay. Well, now that that's out of the way, we can ask him a few more probing questions, such as, you're an info broker. What is that?
Is that a trick question? Because to answer it, you'd need to pay me. Of course, I could offer you a vastly more interesting bit of data instead. Try me. Ask me anything you'd like. I'll even offer it for free. We'll call it an exchange for your help with the broadcasts. Ask me what you will.
Have you received any broadcasts from Earth?
What? No. Why would I go out of my way to intercept messages from Earth? There's no market for them. No buyer means it's not worth my time.
Oh.
Now, if you wanted me to intercept a certain one, that might be worth it for the right price.
What can you tell me about Phineas?
Not much, admittedly.
You must know something about him.
Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history. As far as what's between us, I mean. Outside of that, well, that's a Raptidon of another color.
I'm listening.
I do know this much. There is a sharper side to the good scientist than you'd expect. If allegations are to be believed, the experiments he conducts for the greater good are in fact treasonous and for self-gain.
Oh, I don't believe that for a minute.
I am not convinced as to the validity of these allegations, considering the source, but I am also not unconvinced either.
That's poppycock. I can't believe good old Phineas would be doing experiments for his own nefarious purposes.
Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information.
All right, Hiram, tell me about MSI and the Iconoclasts.
They are a curious lot. Insufferable. And short-sighted, too. What else do you wish to know?
What's the story between MSI and the Iconoclasts? There's definitely some history there.
You mean between MSI, the Iconoclasts, and myself? I bet neither of those megalomaniacs told you I was the true mastermind behind Monarch.
Oh?
Back when the colony was still Terra 1 and corporations were abandoning us left and right, I'm the one who approached Sanjar and Graham with the means to our salvation. I offered them a legal way to take control of the planet. If MSI were the only corporation here, they could claim sole ownership.
So MSI would have to stay behind while the other corporations left?
Precisely. The other corporations were fleeing because of the hazard clause declaring Terra 1 uninhabitable. But MSI had lagged behind, giving Sanjar and Graham an opportunity. Take over MSI, stay here while the other corps left, take over the planet.
So you're the glue that brought them together.
Precisely. Without me, they never would have done more than play Revolution in hushed whispers over scuzzy kale ales in the tavern. Thus, the bargain was struck. They could run MSI while I would operate Devil's Peak Station. Unfortunately, relations have soured over time.
Why did the partnership fall apart?
Competing ideologies. Graham believes Sanjar has become corrupted by the corporate lifestyle, that he is now similar to the original corporate executives they sought to reform. And Sanjar has learned the hard way that Graham is quite morally gray.
We have seen that, yes. Well, I'm curious about Graham Bryant's deep, dark secrets.
Some say Graham suffers from nightmares that leave him sweat-drenched and screaming. I would assume it stems from the friends and family he lost in Amber Heights all those years ago.
Would make sense. I could use some dirt on Sanjar Nandi.
Sanjar's not actually at fault for his past performance reviews, but he can keep hunting for loopholes to get back on the board for the next century. He'll never be reinstated. Not in his lifetime. For Nebula's sake, even with the loophole I gave him, he's only in charge of MSI because every other exec died during the massacre at Amber Heights.
Jeez. What do you mean?
I gave Sanjar and Graham legal information that would allow MSI to own Terra 1 once the other corporations had abandoned the planet. The execs had their concerns, but before the matter could be resolved, pirates raided their homes in the night.
Oh, that's awfully convenient.
Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information.
This Amber Heights massacre is just sounding more and more convoluted the more we learn about it. Well, let's talk about the board.
There are so many members. Do specify.
Got any comprising information on the chairman?
If you try to cite me on this, I will deny. Do you understand? What I am about to reveal is the sort of information that gets a body disappeared. MSI's ownership of Monarch is technically legal, but it would give MSI too much power on the board to grant them such status.
So the chairman demonizes Monarch rather than welcome it back into the fold.
Exactly. But you didn't hear so much as a whisper of such from me.
Okay.
Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information.
Looks like
How
that
low
may
you seemingly
be
regard my trade.
the limit of the information from him. Okay. Nyoka needs a favor.
Oh, great. I love doing pro bono work for friends.
Oh, knock it
Aw,
off.
you called us friends. I'd normally entertain your self-aggrandizing delusions, but this time it's important.
Important to you is not the same as important to me. Although I do recognize that you may have earned some goodwill during your months laboring for me.
Yeah, give her a break. What tack shall we go for this? Come on, Hiram. She's your friend and she's in need. You're the only one who can help.
Tug on my heartstrings, why don't you? Look, I'll do what I can, all right?
Yay.
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to shit, and I need to find them. I believe them to be on Terra 2.
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes, round 1 of their Spacer's Choice outposts. These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last UDL contract. Now scram. And, good luck.
Okay.
Be a doll and shoot any marauders you spot on the way down.
Alright, so it looks like... Ooh, some more transmissions that we can read. Authorized broadcaster. Select recorded transmissions for a listing of all scheduled incoming and outgoing broadcasts. To go live, please ask your producer to initiate broadcasting. Do not begin broadcasting without the supervision of a senior producer. Thank you, Val. And now a message from our sponsors. Tired of itchy acid burns? Try Auntie Cleo's artisanal boar-scented moisturizing cream. Alright, let's look at this here transmission log. Status. The station's primary band is presently oversaturated with continual transmissions from sister settlements. Off-world signals are unable to be isolated for recording. So there is the problem that Hiram was mentioning to us. They are clogging up the airwaves with their own transmission, and he'd like us to talk to them and get them to put the kibosh on that so that he can get the information that he is waiting for. Personal files? We do have some personal files. Okay. Clear blue skies. Mood optimistic. Dare I say the future is looking bright? Indeed, I can run a full gamut of operations without ever leaving the sanctuary of the broadcast room. Sanjar and Graham are living up to their promises and have not interfered with initial broadcasts. The deal is holding, and I believe I can make a life here. Sneaky, sneaky. Mood sneaky. Had a near miss the other day. Nearly ended up with the board on my trail. We will mark that trial firmly in the failure category. One must experiment, however, to ascertain the best methods. I have found thus far that the most reliable method for evading detection within the limited frequency of Monarch's off-world transmissions involves duplicating regular news broadcasts on several unused frequencies. My information-gathering associates know how to filter out the sounds in the vocal range, in turn isolating the embedded data. And the board's authorities are none the wiser. Playing hazard has never been so thrilling, nor high stakes. Oh, Xenomnia is back with a kiwi. Ooh, I love kiwis, so tasty. Should have known, mood furious. Pox it all, those imbecilic children! In their hatred of each other, Sandra and Graham have oversaturated my key bands. They'll take down each other, all right, and me right alongside them. I should have never invited them to play. But what to do about it now? What to do indeed. So that would be why poor old Hiram needs our help. It looks like unfortunately, the friend group is starting to splinter. Graham and Sanjar are at each other's throats, and he is caught in the crossfire. Okay. What's in this here locker? Some helmets, gyro sights, Mr. Ouch, bit cartridges. I could use the XP from hacking this, honestly.
Hell of a job.
Here we go. Look at that. 1,000 XP. I really don't need those helmets and stuff. I do need to eat something, and I do need to drop a little weight. What can I do? Have I got any Oh, I got plenty of weapons that I don't need. Which one is Q's to break down? Here we go. And while I'm at it, let me just make sure that all my equipment is repaired and ready to go. I wish I had a kiwi. I don't need a triple aid. I really don't need a triple aid. I gotta stop picking up everything that's lying around. Unless I might have one more perk I can take that increases my carry weight. I like this Borstwurst ad lady. She looks cool. Okay. Well, let's hop on down. Up. Whoop. Hey, would you look at that?
All's quiet again. Thanks for the easy payday, stranger. Maybe C3 ought to hire you.
Only good marauder is a dead or dying one. Slick working.
It's the C3 folks. We rescued their captain inside the cave. And it looks like, now that we've cleared out the marauders that were here, it is safe for them to come out. Nyoka was just there somehow. Oh, Nyoka. I see something over here. It's a bypass shunt. I got those predator eyes. Always scanning. Always scanning. Okay. Let's take a look at what quests we can complete while we're here. So Nyoka wants to go to Emerald Vale, all the way back on Terra, to see if her companions are there. Sanjar wants me to follow up with Catherine. Catherine, we might be able to travel there. Yeah, we can fast travel here to Fallbrook. Please do not shove a kiwi into your laptop. You poor thing. I don't think your laptop would like that very much. And unfortunately, I do not have a kiwi on my treat stream, so that wouldn't do you much good.
Hey, Cass.
Now there's a woman who knows what she wants. I like her.
Speaking to my left ear, will you? Right one's damaged. Last we talked, I only got half of what you said. Well, I'm half listening.
Sanjar said you know something about a corporation operating in secret on Monarch.
Might be I know something about it. Might be someone hired my crew to blind drop supplies on the northern bridge. Might be they sure as shit weren't pirates. Now that I consider it, I ain't heard from my delivery team in far too long. Find them for me, and I'll pay you handsomely.
Come on, that's all you know? And here I thought we were friends.
We are friends, but them who push me end up dead.
Pff.
Look, I don't know if this is related, but it ain't escaped my notice that one of my regulars been lingering a little too long at the gambling bar. She's been acting twitchy, even for her. Ask at the bar about a customer who shows up bi-weekly. My staff may know more.
All right, thanks for the tip. All right there. Wesley, what do you know?
Winning or losing, it's all the same to me. What's your order?
No order, just need information on a regular. Twitchy, might be corporate.
Let me think back. Yeah, I got a regular who's been twitchier than normal lately. Every time she bets, she loses big. Then she pounds a mountain of daiquiris upstairs.
Oh boy.
You ought to ask Yvonne. She'd know Ms. Twitchy better than me.
All right, up we go. Hey, Yvonne.
Pick your poison. We've only got all day. So, what's your story?
Looking for someone. Twitchy, burns through daiquiris when she loses big.
Well, that does ring a bell. I remember one lady. She never penned a name in the book. Her friend Huxley placed the collateral for her. Huxley's with the Iconoclasts. Know of her? She's not quite all there.
Yeah. Yeah, I know Huxley. Huxley drinks here? I'm surprised she can operate the door when she's hammered.
Does give her trouble from time to time. Once she got stuck in the bathroom. Had to break a window to get out.
Oh, God.
Anywho, she's probably in Amber Heights with the rest of Graham's Iconoclast folks.
All right, looks like next stop on the list is Huxley. Oh, yeah, I was right. Huxley is the lady that was stuck inside of, she was stuck inside of a storeroom. We got her out. It turns out that the door was open the whole time and she just forgot to, like, turn the knob or something. So, yeah, she is a couple eggs short of a full dozen. Hey there, Huxley.
Oh, hello. Good to see you again.
I found your terminal. Fixed it up for you.
What, oh, in Milton's place? Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Me and my diary have got some catching up to do.
You made it back.
Damn right. Ain't nothing in the wilderness can stop me. Except being locked up.
Oh, that little thing. How are you holding up?
Well, on the way back, I twisted something in my leg, foot area. Where does my foot end and my leg begin?
That would be
Wherever
your
that is,
ankle,
it
I think.
hurts.
I'd offer to take a look, but you should milk that for as much R&R as you can get.
Ellie.
Oh yeah, good thinking. Maybe once it's all healed up, I'll go find that rock again.
Oh my god.
So, no runs for me for a little while. Time to kick back and relax.
How'd you hurt your leg?
I did a dumb thing. I was trying to get away from a terror ray. Usually, you can just get a ways from their nest and they'll stop following you. But this one was really persistent.
If you
Chased
could
me,
get
I don't
me
know,
a
forever.
drink
Scratched me up
of
like a
water.
bird. I barely got away. Then I tripped over
Come on,
a
Huxley.
damn rock. A rock! Not even a slippery one.
Huxley. All right, thank you. So it looks like we have a redeem from Nico. Thank you, Nico, who has redeemed the drink. So everybody at home, as well as myself, it is very important to hydrate while you are on the computer, so take a nice big sip of whatever your beverage of choice may be. I was thirstier than I thought. Thank you, Nico. You know, wearing a fursuit is just kind of like passive warming. It's like the opposite of passive cooling. You don't really realize how hot you are just sitting here until you, like, take a minute and even really think about it, and you just realize how sweaty you are. So I appreciate that. Thank you very much for looking out for me and everybody else. As usual, I've got a nice big cup of water here for the purest of hydration while in fursuit. What is everybody else drinking today? And while I wait on the response, we can talk to Huxley a little bit more. So how long will you be out of commission?
Till it stops hurting, I guess. Zora says I'll be fine in a month or so.
Nico's drinking lemonade. Ooh, that's very nice. Any particular flavor of lemonade, or just regular? Without the kicking, I assume?
Huh? Why?
Your leg?
Oh, ha! You're funny.
Alright, see you around, Huxley.
Oh, hello. Good to see you again.
Yeah, I needed to restart the conversation. I'm looking for Chastity. I hear you're whist buddies.
Oh, she's such a gem. She gambles with me whenever I've got time to stop through Fallbrook. Ooh, I bet she's hiding. Does that when she owes people money.
Oh.
Ought to leave her be, though, if she doesn't want to be found.
Yeah. Ozunomnia has sparkling water again. It's usually my default drink. I wanted to make some ice cubes tomorrow with frozen bits of fruit in it for the really high temperatures. Ooh, that's really fun to do. Fruit and ice cubes, that's a nice little bonus for your drinks. And it gives it a little bit of a flavor too. So if you're drinking sparkling water, adding some fruit to it, that sounds like an awesome idea. Well, I don't want to intimidate her, and I don't want to bribe her. So let's just try to outsmart her here. Isn't gambling against your group's whole abandoned materialism thing?
I guess. But we still gotta pay for drinks, so I can't just... You're right. I've been awful. Okay, I'll tell you, so long as you don't rat me out. She's got a secret hideaway out in the middle of nowhere. I'll mark it on your map. It's pretty busy for an abandoned facility. Here. I want a key to the back gate off her, but I ain't going near that place.
Okay. You won this? Why'd she give it up?
She was digging real deep for that game. I think it was about the last thing on her.
You're just giving away the key to a secret compound?
Well, I ain't gonna use it, and ain't nobody gonna buy it if they don't know the place exists, so... Besides, you help me, I help you. That's what friends do.
About the secret facility.
Exciting, isn't it? Steeped in mystery.
You could say that. Anything I should know about the layout?
Oh, once she did tell me about this one time when she set off an alarm outside the back so everyone would clear out. I don't remember why she did that. She was kind of drunk though, so maybe she made that all up.
Are there guards? Is it infested with beasts?
You got me. If it's anything like the rest of Monarch, I'd take weapons with you just in case.
Oh, I'm not gonna go in there completely unarmed. Isn't it just like any other abandoned facility?
Yeah, only there are people there.
Then that's not abandoned, Huxley. Honey, okay. You know what? Never mind.
Okay.
Alright. So let's see here. Someone has hired Catherine's team to make blind supply drops at the bridge north of Fallbrook. Investigating the area might lead you to the proof you need. Now, let's see if we know where that hideout is. Well, the first thing we're going to have to do is leave Amber Heights. Oh, I need to eat. So let's head over to the research first. Or, that's the drop point. Maybe it might behoove us to check out the drop point. Oh no, manties. Nice job, Nyoka. You just sawed that thing's head off. Nice one. The drop point is all the way down there. Let's see. That path could take us down a little bit more safely than just jumping off the side of the mountain.
I'd stake my reputation on this being an ambush.
Bunch of amateurs. Sublight should have seen this coming.
Oh, sure thing. Oh. Strangely dressed marauder. Looks like he was costumed as a scientist. Here's a sublight thug. Maybe they snuck in while dressed as scientists and abandoned them. Or, excuse me, not abandoned, but ambushed them. A damaged auto-mechanical loader. A trail of blood leads away from the auto-loader. Huh. Blood. Are you gonna handhold me as I follow the trail of blood back here? Oh, a smuggler tunnel, eh? And it looks like there's a survivor inside. Oh, a system here. Hi, system. Nice to see you. Zanomni says, I thought I had missed an online concert I've been looking forward for a while. Seeing as it's the 6th already over here and it takes place on the 6th, so I was like, no, it's already over. Oh, yeah, no, you gotta watch out for those time zones. They can really get you. Glad to hear that you have not missed it, though you should get some rest so that you're not too tired before your concert. What group is it that's giving the concert? Okay, well, there are a lot of traps in here. I hear some sprats. Calm down, Nyoka. It was just a bomb. Ooh, I missed one. Oh well. Oh man, it was an acid bomb. That's nasty. Let me pop something for that. Oh, it's Vocaloid! Oh, believe me, you do not need to explain Vocaloids. I am well familiar with them. Ah, there we go. And that gets rid of that one. Nice one. It's so cool that Vocaloids are still going and people are still into them. That's super awesome. I remember when my friends were big into Vocaloid and they would even cosplay some of them. Ooh, looks like a little stash over here. Oh, and all these sprats unfortunately sprung the trap. I don't need to. I'm just gonna not. I'm trying my very hardest to not pick up any more guns. I really don't need them. See you hiding there in the grass. I hear the dude coughing back there. Oh, hang on. Almost missed that one. Okay, that's just a mushroom. And there's the dude. I'm not gonna shoot him. Let's go talk to him. Oh, a crowd-funded Vocaloid concert. That's so awesome. Oh, and some perks, you got to pick songs too. That's really cool. That sounds like a lot of fun. I hope you enjoy it.
Stay back. I may be wounded, but I'm still armed. How'd you get past my traps anyway?
I have a gun. I've got moves.
Just remember, I still got bullets, in case you get any funny ideas.
Yeah.
What are you doing out here anyway?
Let's see. Let me take a look at his wounds.
That feels a mite better. Wish I had something to give you, but I gnawed through my last Spratwurst an hour ago.
It's fine. I don't need a snack. What's with all the traps?
Cave like this makes a handy place to store goods or hide out for a spell. And the traps usually keep gawkers out.
I want to know what happened here.
Catherine had us making drops for some big shot flying out here. And before you ask, I don't know who they are. Or were. The whole point of making drops in the middle of nowhere was to keep their identity and whereabouts a secret.
Okay, so as I'm trying to pay attention to the dude giving exposition here, Nico did a redeem of my witch costume. I hope you enjoyed that. I've got a whole bunch of fun little redeems like that you can use your per points on. Per points are the currency that you earn just from watching the stream, as well as bonus ones for being active in the chat, and you can save those up over time and redeem them to do all sorts of weird, wild, and cool things like you just saw. You can have stuff pop up on screen, little secrets, things like that. You can type exclamation point commands to see all of the chat commands that you can do, including those redeems, and type exclamation point store at any time to see how many points you have that you can redeem for all of those cool things. And thankfully we have this little history button here so I can look back and see what he said while the music was playing. Okay, so Catherine had them making drops for a big shot client out there. He does not know who they are. The whole point of making drops in the middle of nowhere was to keep the identity and whereabouts a secret. Okay. You think they're dead?
The Marauders knew we were coming. Rigged the bridge with explosives and everything. If they found us, my guess is they found the client too.
Where did the Marauders go?
Last I saw, they were heading back up the hill. You'll see it on the right when you get out of here.
Okay.
If you've got the sand to go after him, I'm sure Catherine can reward you for your trouble.
I'm sure she can.
I'm headed back to Fallbrook, just as soon as I've caught my breath. Yeah, don't wait on me. I'll head back to Fallbrook in a spell.
Okay. Okay, that's just an Inferno Scythe. I've already got one of those at home. Pet pills, light ammo, Borstwurst. Can't believe it's not Borst. Tastes just like it. Ooh, give me those bypass shunts, please. I feel like the prevalence of food items in this game might be a little bit too much. Because if you're not playing with that food addiction perk that I have, or you're not playing on hardcore mode, where you do need to worry about eating and drinking and sleeping, you don't really need food all that much. You just end up loading it into your inhaler that you use whenever you get hurt, and that's pretty much it. So I honestly feel like they could have reduced the prevalence of food a little bit without making too much of a difference on gameplay. But, you know, it's just a very small observation from my point as well. Snomny says, I want to redeem a redeem friend. Let me know when a good time would be for that. Oh, I mean, any time is fine. You can redeem anything you want whenever you want. Ooh, cool little pond over here. There it is! So, Xenomnia has redeemed friend time. What friend time does is it makes me get one of my little cheetah friends and show them off and introduce them to all of you. I have a ton of plush cheetahs. I've been collecting them ever since I was little, and I have a whole coalition of them. Coalition is the name for a group of cheetahs. So let me just go ahead and grab one of my friends to introduce you all to. Bear with me just a second while I go ahead and do so. Yeah, there you go. Be right back with a cheetah. Okay. Alright. I appreciate your patience, everyone. I had to pick a good one because I had one cheetah that I wanted to show folks, but then I was like, you know what? This would be even better. So, today, the cheetah friend that I will be introducing you all to is Angel. So, Angel is a Disney's Animal Kingdom brand plush cheetah. This is one of the oldest cheetahs in my coalition. I have had her since about 1999 or so. As you can see, she has the, where is it? She has the Animal Kingdom logo embroidered on her flank right there. And she also does retain the Disney, I don't know if you can see that. I'm just trying to position it in front of the camera. She has the Disney Animal Kingdom logo pin, metal pin right there in her ear, to differentiate herself as an official cheetah plush. So I received this plush on one of my childhood trips to Disney World in Orlando, Florida. And I named her after a cheetah character that I had at the time. The organza black bow did not come with the plush. I just added that at some point over the years because I thought it looked cool. Oh, whoops. I did not realize that the webcam was not on. Okay, bear with me 1 second here. Okay, that should be good now, right? There we go. Sorry about that, folks. Let's take it from the top, shall we? So, here is Angel. I'm just going to go through it again real quick. Angel is an Animal Kingdom Disney cheetah plush that I received on one of my childhood trips to Disney World in Orlando, Florida. She is from about the year 1999 or so. This is the Animal Kingdom embroidery on her flank, and here you may be able to see the metal Walt Disney World pin in her ear, which designates her as an official plush. And yeah, the black organza bow did not come with the cheetah. I just added that at some point when I was a kid because I thought it looked cool. So yeah, I have a ton of cheetahs, which I am so excited to show to all of you. I'm really glad that somebody finally redeemed that one because I was really, really looking forward to it. And I thought this would be like a really cool and a great way to show off part of my collection to folks. If you're interested in seeing and learning more about some of the cheetahs that I have, I do have a video on my YouTube channel where I go over my entire plush cheetah collection. Bear in mind that video is from, I believe, 2017, so it is a little bit out of date. It does not encompass all of the cheetahs that I currently have, but it is a great starting point. And, oh, by the way, don't worry about me running out of cheetahs. I will never run out of cheetahs to show you. So, the point value on the friend redeem is pretty high up there because I wanted it to be like a very special kind of thing. But rest assured, you can go ahead and redeem those at any time that you want. It would take us a very, very long time to go through all of my cheetahs, let me tell you. There are more and more joining the coalition every single day. Does anybody, do any of you watchers have things that you collect? And if so, what are they? I enjoy maintaining quite a few collections. I find it very fun, and it is a quite enjoyable pastime for me. Yeah, it's a very nice pose, a very cute little sitting pose. It's a unique one. It's a unique one for a plush cheetah. You don't really see ones like that anymore these days. They're generally just like lying down. But yeah, that is an older plush, so it stands to reason that there was still a little more uniqueness in the posing of stuffed animals in the 90s. Nico doesn't collect anything, why not? You should give it a try. You might find it pretty fun.
Don't mess with us.
Nice job, folks. Bear with me 1 second. Okay, there we go. Just had to adjust some settings real quick. So, we're actually pretty close to that research center. There it is. I'm surprised I haven't come across this before.
Please, you don't have to do this. Just let us down from here. The humidity is really uncomfortable.
Oh my god. Looks like they've got the scientists trapped. Okay, there's the gate controls around the back. Well, let's see if we can't sneak around. Uh-oh. We may not be able to sneak. Okay, phew. I almost got caught. System collects a lot of things, most specifically plushies, rocks, coins, cards, Legos, and Transformers. Very cool. Xenomnia collects case closed a lot. I'm only missing 4 more books to be caught up to the most recent volume, which is 99 at the moment. Oh, wow. Those are a lot of books. I have almost all of the Animorphs books. That was a series that I enjoyed reading very much in my youth.
Going silent.
There are 54 books in the series itself, but there were also a lot of supplemental books. So in total, it comes out to, I think, something like 70.
I didn't say what I said about your outfit. It's very fashionable, I swear.
Whoa, I'd pay to see that again.
Oh no. It said the quest was updated. What happened? Oh no. Oh no. An alarm behind the facility might clear it of hostiles. Maybe the scientists could provide testimony. Never mind. Oh, those poor scientists. Alright, well, it looks like we're not going to be able to initiate that alarm, so let's just go in there, shall we?
True professionals.
Enjoy that acid!
Nothing like a good tussle.
Okay. For a minute I thought this was like a fake ladder that I couldn't climb. Okay. Oh yeah, enamel pins. That's another great thing to collect. I have a collection of enamel pins as well. Okay, so here's that terminal. The next person who sets the alarm off as a joke is getting the lost time taken out of their paycheck. It was funny the first time, not the last 27. And Nico is redeeming something else. That was a chirp. Yes, so yeah, I will have to do a cheetah chirp for you all. There you go. There are your cheetah chirps. Yeah, Disney enamel pins. That is a good one. That's how a lot of folks got into pin collecting. I believe it was the late 90s that Disney began their enamel pin line, and it was hugely popular, overwhelmingly popular. So a lot of folks got into pin collecting through Disney like that. If you go to the parks, there are, yeah, like you said, people have lanyards, people have pin books, they collect the pins and they trade them with the cast members as well as each other. So it's a really big lucrative thing right now. Okay, let's look at some of these past alarm trigger logs here. Incident 49, triggered at 12:39 a.m. by Chambers C. Chastity, everything okay? Sorry, I can't find my key card. So you set off the alarm? You could have knocked. Huh. Log number 50. Marauders, help! Everyone, lockdown protocols. Powell, how many do you see? Laws, they're everywhere. Come on, I need details. Okay, check up your ass, because I'm pretty sure you've got something lodged in there. Oh, for the love of... These people are not taking the alarm seriously. Log 51. What is it now? Sorry, cost my Lee card. Chastity? Are you drunk? No audio available. Chastity? No? Oh, for censored. Language inconsistent with UDL standards. If I have to deal with one more false alarm, I'll censored. Language inconsistent with UDL standards. But not before I've censored. Language inconsistent with UDL standards. Fish sticks. Static. Architect's balls. Are you asleep out there? Huh? No. Just get inside. And the last log on here. Marauders, they're really here this time. I'm not falling for that. Get back to work. I mean it. And that sounds like that was the most recent incident where there really were marauders, but unfortunately, you know, the little boy who cried wolf. Let's turn the alarm on and see if we can get all the marauders outside. Alright, looks like they're scrambling. Yeah, here they come. He just disappeared. Where are they? Oh, there we go. Did you see that? I aimed at the marauder and then he disappeared.
Clean this up, right?
There you go. That's what we like to say. I wonder if there was a way to actually save the scientists and I just messed up. I feel really bad about that. Okay. So what have we got in here? Looks like they were experimenting on rocks. The scientist doesn't have anything out of the ordinary on him. Some cigarettes, thinking caplet, focus it all. Stimulants, and which reminds me that I need to eat something. Okay. Stimulants for the scientists makes sense. Oh, this vending machine is broken and ejected a whole bunch of items and bit cartridges. Marauder was like, alright, I'm out of here. And I'm just looking back over the chat a little bit because I missed some stuff going on while those marauders were attacking. Yeah, System says, I haven't read Animorphs yet, but I've been meaning to. Books are also very good collectibles. Yeah, the Animorphs series is written for preteens, so, I mean, it's not exactly the most advanced writing style. However, the books themselves do hold up very well to this day. They are quite known for tackling more mature topics than a lot of people gave them credit for. Many folks would see them, and of course they have the fantastical covers of kids turning into animals, so they would dismiss it as, like, you know, childish fare. Same as, like, you know, the Goosebumps books, or like Babysitter's Club, you know, those other scholastic books that would have been on sale at the same time. Whereas Animorphs actually tackles some pretty heavy topics and presents it in a way that kids are more likely to understand and be introduced to those things. So they really do hold up very well under a reread, even into adulthood. K.A. Applegate is a fantastic author. If you are interested in more books by her, she has also written the Remnants series. I believe now she writes books, kids books, like books for children. The One and Only Ivan is a book that she's written about. I believe it's a gorilla in a zoo. But Animorphs is obviously the one that she's most well known for, and it is a great series that I do recommend anyone who is interested in sci-fi or things of that nature to read. As a fun aside, it also functions great as a time capsule of the early to mid 1990s. So if you were alive in that time period, or if you are just nostalgic for it, because that was a while ago at this point. But if you're into that time period, those books are really fun to read for that reason as well. There's one of my favorite things. Oh, hello. What do we got here? I need a UDL Lab Weapons Terminal keycard to unlock this, and this looks like a science weapon. I definitely want that. So let's keep exploring and see if we come across that. Yes, as I was saying, one of the plot lines of one of the books is that somebody has taken a picture of one of the kids transforming into an animal. They took the picture on a film camera and left the camera in their house, so the kids have to hurry up and steal the camera before the person gets the film developed and publicizes the picture, which is totally not a thing that would be able to happen in today's day and age, because, like, there are security cameras everywhere. Everybody has a cell phone with a camera in it that they can just immediately take a picture and upload it online. So the whole, like, plot of Animorphs would basically not be able to exist in a modern time period. It's pretty funny. Okay, here's another passageway outside. That's where we came from. What's upstairs here? Anything? Oh, I'll take some of the ammo, add these here lockers. Ooh, a hat! I'll take that hat. Take that purple berry juice. I don't need the vodka. Y'all can keep that. Ah, there's the key card. Yes, that's exactly what I needed. I can run that downstairs as soon as I'm done here. I'm just going to unlock that for XP. Oh, that looks cool. Look at that. Blabbing. Phenomenia says, oh sorry, System says, I actually saw a video a while ago that shows off the program that was used to make the Animorphs covers Elastic Reality. Yeah, that's really cool. I believe I saw that, oops. I saw that on YouTube as well. For anyone who's interested in that, it is definitely worth a watch. Oh yes, the artist who made the Animorphs cover is David Mattingly. If anybody has nostalgia for those old covers, he is actually on Etsy, and he sells signed posters of all of the Animorphs covers that he has done. So if that is something that you're interested in, you can go on Etsy and you can buy a signed copy of your favorite Animorphs cover directly from the artist who made them. I think that's pretty cool. Alright, so what do we have going on this terminal here? This terminal is only to be used by UDL personnel with S564 clearance. If you are reading this without S564 clearance, please report to your supervisor for immediate termination and disciplinary action, including but not limited to fines in excess of 100,000 bits, detention in a UDL authorized incarceration center for up to 349 months, and a personal letter from Chairman Rockwell expressing his extreme disappointment. Letter not actually written by Chairman Rockwell, however, it is an approximation of his tone and vocabulary with a 99.8% degree accuracy, so you should still feel very ashamed. Oh, goodness. Well, let's look at the research data to see what the hell this thing is that we're going to be picking up in here first. Might be helpful to know what that is. After successful project name Not a Toy, okay. After successful trials, management has decided to put Project Not a Toy on hold. UDL will instead pursue projects with a wider area of effect for more practical, large-scale crowd control. Note, before anyone asks, this does not mean I'm unlocking the gun. It's still off limits. NS. Log 14. Early results are promising. We've managed to increase the surface tension of the gloop to create a controlled and predictable spread of the substance. Management wants a catchier name, though. Note, I told Powell we are not calling the project Sticky Bits, but he refuses to refer to it as anything else. Doesn't even make sense. The gloop particles are nearly frictionless. Research log 57. Powell and Chastity have started to show interest in the project, which should be good, but their trials seems to involve covering various hard-to-reach surfaces in gloop and launching expensive equipment at them. I'm gonna have a talk with them. Log 58. Someone filled my underwear drawer with gloop. I have theories. Oh, goodness. And research log 143. Chastity used the gloop gun in our office paintball game yesterday. She said it was a mistake, but this is the third time she's made the same mistake. And she managed to cover the door panel with the stuff. Damn thing's been going haywire ever since. Do you know how hard it is to clean gloop? Chastity doesn't, because every time I pull out the latex and solvent, she remembers she's got actual work to do. From now on, I'm locking the damn gun up. Alright. Oh! We can't unlock the gloop gun. We have a mandatory security check to go through. To confirm that you are an authorized Universal Defense Logistics Security Specialist, please answer the following questions. Question 1. You are attending a company meeting at HHC headquarters in Byzantium and vile dissidents attack the building. Well, what is your priority? I need a hack of 55 to override it. Get to safety, evacuate the employees, or protect the chairman. Let's protect the chairman. Correct response registered. Okay. Question 2. You are perusing one of our many UDL Persity Security mega outlets and enjoying our fine selection of employee compliance equipment when you are approached by a stranger. He makes an offhanded comment that could be construed as an indirect insult to Chairman Rockwell. What do? Berate him relentlessly to defend the chairman's honor, smile and walk away, or engage him further to assess his intent. What would they want me to say? I say berate him relentlessly to defend the chairman's honor. Yes. Okay. Question 3. You and your spouse have a healthy, loving relationship, but one day you discover that they have been reading unsanctioned stories to your children. What do? Destroy the stories and forbid your children from mentioning them again. Arrest your spouse and admit your children to a re-education program. Turn the stories into the authorities and claim responsibility. I think they would want us to arrest our spouse and admit the children to a re-education program. There we go. Security check complete. Give me the gloop gun. Use of prototype crowd suppression weapon GL009, or gloop, has been authorized. Reminder, indoor use of this weapon will result in any cleaning fees being deducted from your paycheck. Have a pleasant day. Give me the gloop. Okay. Alright. What the heck does this guy do? Okay. Hey, Nyoka, stand back. Right. Looks like we're gonna have to find an enemy to use this on. I have a feeling I know exactly where some are. Did not mean to do that. So this was that door that we came across and had no idea what was going on with. But it looks like the research that we need is still here in the building. Gotta head back in here. Also, I like how it counted me as using the rear door, even though I'd already cleared out the place. But I appreciate that. Ah, the research is in here. I haven't been in this room yet. Okay, it's probably on that there terminal. So before I access the terminal, I'm gonna make sure that I look around. And this is a bathroom. Not much in here. Alright, this terminal is only to be used by UDL personnel with A237 clearance. If you are reading this without A237 clearance, please report to your supervisor. Oh yeah, we've already gone through this. Okay, here's some more information here. Project Lorem Ipsum shall result in a potent, mostly non-lethal crowd control gas for use against rioting, agitated, or excessively numerous crowds. Rich sulfur pockets make Monarch a prime site for testing and experimentation. Early results show promise, but further research is necessary. UDL disavows all knowledge of and responsibility for Lorem Ipsum. All data in this report is considered proprietary knowledge of UDL. Nico says, just want to say thank you for sharing your journey of the Outer Worlds with us, Shetani. Of course, that is what I'm here for. I've had a greatly fun time playing the Outer Worlds for everybody up to now. I may come back in the future at some point, but I would like to give this a break, as I'm sure all of you folks would like to see me play some different games. So this is going to be my last video of the Outer Worlds. Starting next Saturday, I will be playing a brand new, exciting game for everyone. I will be doing a reveal later in the stream of what next week's game will be. If you would like to help out and choose the game that I play next, the friendly little bot is going to give you information about the game that I am playing, as well as how you can help select the games that I play here on this channel for Shetani Plays in the future. Okay, so this is the document that we were looking for. Let's transfer the files to an external tape. Okay. Oh, well, while we're here, let's look at the alternate project titles. We need some login credentials. Yeah, we can hack that, no problem. Valdez wants a better title. See how she likes these, JP. She's going to be furious if she ever finds this list, and I'm not covering for you. Make sure these are good and hidden, NS. So it looks like some prototype titles for the project here included Thunderdog, Eggs Mayhem, Skunk Parade, Fuck You Valdez, and I Want My Raise. I can see why Valdez would not have been fond of these very much. Did I look at the messages? Oh, I did not look at the messages. We've got some messages to look at. Ms. Valdez, just reporting in to let you know that the lab's all set up. We found a good sulfur pocket to drill into, so the data's coming in, but this place smells awful. The only local we've had to make contact with is the sublight boss in Fallbrook. She doesn't ask questions, but I'm pretty sure she's gouging us, and we're all getting sick of expired Zesty bits. From Valdez. Sanders, it's supposed to smell awful. That's the point. And I don't care what sublight is charging, as long as it keeps your presence there quiet. If word gets out, we're going to spend the rest of our lives in corporate re-education seminars. I don't want to hear from you again until you have a working formula. Once we've got that, you and the rest of the lab rats can come to Byzantium and live on cacao ribs for all I care. And come up with a better name for the project. Something flashy and catchy, but that the rest of management will take seriously. Maybe Waterloo or Danger Bird. I'm sick of my boss asking me why I'm forgetting to fill out parts of my reports. Okay, so we got the information that we came here for. I can probably put my gun away. I got stuck on a wall for a second, but not to worry. So, where to next? Okay, so this is the proof that Sanjar needs to make his appeal to the board. Oh, right, and Zora wanted us to investigate the relay station. I think I know where the relay station is. Well, actually, I don't think I can fast travel inside this area. Let's try and exit here. Oh, Nico is going to make dinner, burgers and fries. Sounds tasty. Okay, now can I fast travel? Yes. Let me fast travel over to the Forlorn Crossroads. Just had to do a quick adjustment there. Got some nanosaurs. Hopefully they won't attack us, and we can just head on over here to the outpost. Have I already cleared out the outpost? I may have. Oh, I think I remember being here, but it looks like there's still a few mantisaurs to be dealt with. They may have respawned. Yeah, I think the game respawned them here. because I remember being here before. Oh, shoot. I forgot to eat. Oh, right, the group gun. So that's what the group gun does. It throws enemies up in the air. Very fun. It's kind of like a little gravity reversal thing. If anyone here has played Portal, you may be seeing some inspiration. But I really like the gloop gun. I think it's cool. Okay, so now we have the key card and we can come in here. Alright. What is going on in here? Okay, so far so good. Durable guards, iconoclast armor. A dissident could do some violent agitating in these repurposed shoulder, arm, and leg guards. Ooh. Uh-oh. Well, this guy didn't have a nice time. There's an eye patch here. Hemlock's eye patch. Oh, it gives you sneak attack damage plus 10. This eye patch is comfortable, stylish, and a conversation piece. Versatile for left eye and right eye too. Also available in mauve and taupe. Exciting colors. I don't need more helmets and shit. I'm bogged down as it is. Yes, it is a very fun weapon. I should make more use of it. I also need to show off what the other science weapon that I have on me does, because that is very fun. That is the mind control rack. Old data cartridge. Data cartridge found in the remains of an old outpost on Monarch. Given the rust, sulfur degradation, and the years spent sitting in dirt and dust, it'll be a miracle if anything can be found on it. Still, Zora would be interested to see it. Oh, 1 a.m. Yeah, Xenomnia, you should get some sleep. Thank you so much for stopping by the stream, of course. And don't worry about missing the announcement, because I will naturally be letting folks know about that in my Discord server. So I will be making that announcement later in the stream, but not to worry. Have fun walking your dog, and enjoy the Vocaloid concert tomorrow, or, well, today for you. I hope you have a great time and enjoy that very much. Thank you for stopping by the stream. And I hope to see you. Well, we'll talk between now and then, of course. But I hope to see you again next Saturday. There's like an enemy outside that's pinging, but it can't see us. So that's just weird. Okay, let's look at some of these here messages. Status report number 1. Tunnels are in, cables are laid, Devil's Peak is receiving, but we're waiting on signal confirmation from the outposts. This whole place stinks of sulfur. We should have brought masks. I'm sure I heard something in the caverns beneath the tower. Something's living there. Here's hoping we don't unsettle it, or else that place ain't gonna be safe for our cable guys. That was probably the cavern that we found the leader of, what were they called? The C3s? We found that guy in there, and he was being hassled by a Mega Manta Queen, which thankfully we were able to rescue him from. Status report number 2. We've got signal from Amber Heights, Stellar Bay, and Cascadia. Still waiting on word from Bayside Terrace and Aurora Ridge. I ought to note that I was right about those caverns. They ain't safe. Some kind of, hell, I don't know, big thing with claws. I ain't an animal scientist. Can't wait to get the hell off this rock. Closure of work order. Work order number UDL211 has been completed. The substation will now be disabled and closed off. It should be noted that the lead engineer, Franklin Walkowitz, has perished due to a workplace accident involving hostile wildlife in the Devil's Peak Caverns. It should be further noted that Mr. Walkowitz's complaints regarding the dangers of the Terra 1 wildlife have been redacted. Oh, you gotta love those companies. Halcyon referendum about the Terra 1 hazard clause. Halcyon Holdings Corporate Board, Public Notice 117 on the issuing of a hazard clause for Terra 1. This notice, issued on January 12, 2343, serves as a public denouncement of Terra 1 as a feasible workplace environment. Due to the hostile and aggressive nature of the wildlife, as well as the unsustainability of the natural flora for use in human consumption, the Halcyon Holdings Corporate Board has officially enacted a hazard clause covering the entirety of Terra 1. After an evacuation period of no more than 6 months, Terra 1 will be officially considered illegal territory. As this is a unanimous decision, any corporation caught operating on Terra 1 after the evacuation period will face fines and possible disbarment as defined in Halcyon Code 22.1. So that is the hazard clause. Manual log entry. Gonna die for this damn fool errand, I know it. He said Amber Heights was gonna have more bits than we can spend, but those suited morons up and spent it all for us. Books and vases and pretty shit. You can't eat a fucking book. Look at us now. Of all the closets to coop up in and lick our wounds, we had to choose the one that's set to lock itself up. I feel like a marauder digging at the walls like this, but we gotta get out before we starve. It ain't possible, but Nelson over there is trying to keep our spirits up, and I ain't got the energy to fight him on it. Screw that Bryant fella. Eyes bigger than his fucking stomach. Oh, that's unfortunate. It sounds like some marauders tried to break in here, but unfortunately, the area auto-sealed, and, well, they passed away. Okay, so what we've got next on the docket is to return the cartridge to Zora. See if she has anything to say about that. Will it let me fast travel to Amber Heights from here? Oh, it will. Looky, looky at that. What? I didn't do anything. Relax, dude. Hey, Zora! I got the thing for you.
Welcome back. You find anything out there?
I found a box of data cartridges.
Let's see. These are old. Looks like correspondences between the pirates. Some bits here, some there, some... Wait. This one's got the Amber Heights gate code on it. Just like the one I found earlier. And here's... a letter. Wait, this is from Graham. Oh, of all the... Captain. He gave them the gate codes.
What? Graham isn't exactly known for his rationality.
Watch it. That's our leader you're talking about. My friend. I know he's got his head in the clouds, but I always believed there was a core of good there. What the hell happened to live and let live? Thank you for bringing this back, but I need some time. I gotta think. I'll let you know if I figure something out.
Dang. Could Graham really have been responsible for the massacre at Amber Heights? I mean, he's the leader of the iconoclasts. I wouldn't think that he'd be capable of such a thing, but... I mean, he's a bit of a religious zealot, but he did always seem to have the people's best interests at heart. Well, let's unload some of the stuff I picked up.
Hey, thanks again for helping out. What can I do you for?
I know I got a bunch of junk to throw at this guy. And some armor pieces that I don't exactly need. Hey, Van. Hello, hello. How are you doing today? I am doing just fine and dandy. I hope you are having a great Saturday so far. It's very nice to see you here. This is going to be episode 10 of my playthrough of The Outer Worlds. Next Saturday, when you come back, you will see me playing a different, brand new, and exciting game. So keep an eye out for that. In the meantime, we are just having a grand old time on Monarch and getting as many side quests that we can get done as possible. Okay, so we've got to go back to Lilia on the Groundbreaker. We've got to go talk to Sanjar. Parvati needs us to go to Byzantium, which we won't be able to access for a while yet. And Nyoka wants to go back to Terra too. Okay. So what can we do while we're here? We need to help the broker deal with MSI and the Iconoclasts. The broker can't deliver the location of the chemicals until you stop the Iconoclasts and MSI transmissions that are interfering with the use of the tower. Yeah, I will be making an announcement at the end of the stream as to the game that I'll be playing next week. If you missed that, don't worry, because I know that you are a member of the Discord server, so I will, of course, be announcing that in there between now and then. And the friendly neighborhood Streamlabs bot should be letting everybody know in just a second how you can join my Discord server if you are so interested in getting more updates, private streams, chatting with me and my friends, and all sorts of things of that nature. So let's say, complete the quest Bolt with his name for Sanjar to start earning MSI's trust. Well, I believe I've already done that. Yes. Complete the quest Errors Unseen for Sanjar to earn MSI's trust. Errors Unseen, I think I did. Why can't I click on the scroll bar? That's annoying. Okay, no, that's still going. Complete the quest The Commuter for Graham to start earning the Iconoclast trust. Complete the quest, pay for the printer for Graham to earn the Iconoclast trust. You were able to put a stop to the Iconoclast transmissions. Okay. The Commuter. Did I have the Commuter? Yes. Right. So I completed the quest, and I brought the supplies back to Zora on that one. So it looks like I've still got to complete Errors Unseen. I've got to go talk to Sanjar. Let's go ahead and take care of that. Van is asking, is there a movie or a series you like to rewatch at least once a year? Oh, yeah. I have a ton of seasonal viewing media sources of various kinds. Around Halloween, I always like to watch The Nightmare Before Christmas, as well as a bunch of, spooky horror movies. Every year I try to watch like a classic one that I haven't already seen. I've watched a lot of horror movies, but there are just so many that there is still quite a backlog that I need to get through. Feel a Day is also a nice one that I like to watch around Halloween. And in the wintertime, I like to watch Elf. Which is a classic movie that I enjoy greatly. There are different movies and different shows that I associate with other times of the year, too. Oh, around Thanksgiving, I always like to watch the Bob's Burgers Thanksgiving episode, because that one's pretty funny. Whoa, nice spin there, Sanjar. I saw that, buddy.
It's every bit as complex as I heard, but I'm up to the challenge. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Oh, you gotta love video games. Okay. Well, okay, let's start with the least impactful and work our way up. If you're looking for a corporate presence, I met some mercenaries affiliated with C3.
I'm sorry, who?
C3, Corporate Compliance Crew?
Ah, them.
Oh, you're familiar.
They're hardly a corporation. More like a jumped-up band of thugs with certain pretensions. The evidence I'm hoping for would implicate one of the board powers. Anti-Cleos, Spacer's Choice, UDL, someone of that caliber.
Not that we don't appreciate your diligence.
Excuse me. I think I just need to take a drink. Bear with me one second. And this is also a good opportunity for everybody watching to take a drink too. Because if I'm thirsty, you are probably thirsty as well. System says, my family and I watch those old school stop motion Christmas movies every Christmas. Oh yeah, the Rankin Bass ones, those are timeless. And we watch the Charlie Brown movies for every holiday as well. Nice. Charlie Brown is really cute. Alright, well, I found a data cartridge with details of UDL's secret experiments. Is that blatant enough for you guys?
Excellent timing on your part. I worked my fingers to nubs, but I've finally completed the Bolt 52 form. I dare say it will be my second greatest achievement after the reformations.
You're getting ahead of yourself again.
So I am. Do you have this cartridge?
Not so fast. What are these? Okay, sorry. Oh, did I say I had a data cartridge? That's just what I call my left tit. Well, I'm not going to say that. Not so fast. What are these reformations you're talking about?
I'm working on a plan to reorganize the board. Slowly, peacefully, and with meticulous documentation.
You are? You could do a lot of good around here, you know. Don't go getting my hopes up.
But that's entirely the point. We've got to hope. We have got to partake once more of the full resources and opportunities of Halcyon.
What about the folks out in the wilderness? Amber Heights, Fallbrook. Will you share with them, or will you hoard those resources here?
My sincerest hope is for MSI to become a model for all of Halcyon. But we must start somewhere. But truly, I am getting ahead of myself. First, I need to submit the Bolt 52, with that data you're holding, of course.
Okay, I just want to see what happens if I say this to him.
That seems unnecessarily complicated.
It's actually very funny, sir.
Now I'm confused. Do you have evidence against UDL or not?
Here you go.
I knew there was something going on. This is exactly the proof we need. The board will have to welcome us back now. I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away. After that, we'll sit back and quietly wait for the board to respond.
That means no more broadcasts from us.
Okay. So, it is time to head back up to the broker. Before I do that, I think I'm going to switch out my companions. Bianca is kind of necessary for running around on Monarch, but Ellie's had a pretty nice run so far. Let's give somebody else a chance to come out and play for a little bit. Van says, I like to watch Harry Potter for Christmas. No idea why. I can see that. Christmas is a big feature in most of the Harry Potter movies. You know, Harry's always at Hogwarts for Christmas break, so I can see people associating it with that. Also, it's just like a nice, cute movie. Good feel. Well, the earlier ones at least. They're just nice, happy movies that give people good feelings. So it's nice to watch around that time of year. Throw that in there. Throw that in there. And in my melee weapon locker, I will put the Hammer of Olympus, the Stun Baton, and this Impact Hammer. I'm just carrying a light pistol for no reason, I guess. Oh, I need to eat. I'm actually working my way through the Raptidon meat. That's pretty good. I'm not too worried, though. I have plenty of other foodstuffs to consume. Parvati, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy like, ain't it?
Yeah, no, that's actually a pretty good observation. The kitchen usually has people in it, so likely the kitchen is a lot louder than the hold, even with all that machinery clanking and crunching and all that. I'm just gonna check my terminal. No new messages, sadly. I do have a Mantiqueen head, though, here now. Mounted Mantiqueen head. What better to establish dominance over an alien ecosystem than by hunting its most dangerous predator and mounting its head on your wall? I think I got that from killing my first Mega Mantiqueen. Oh, and here is a sign from the Borst factory. Do me proud, and I shall shower you in Borstwurst and gold. Cross me, and I will serve your head on a silver platter with mushroom gravy. Signed by the Borst King of Monarch himself, Clive. So we got that for completing the Slaughterhouse Clive quest. This is a bar cart that I got from that one little side quest that we did, where we went and checked out the satellite that was not responding, and there was that dead guy who was hearing all the voices, told him to murder his coworker. And this we got from Edgewater. We know that. So slowly but surely we are filling in some of the decorations here.
Hey boss, I want to talk to you.
Oh, Felix, you finally have something to say.
What you reading, Max?
If I tell you, will you leave me alone?
Probably not. What is it with you and books, anyway?
Hang on a second, Felix.
Some of us like to improve ourselves, Dr. Fenhill.
No, I mean keeping those paper books. You got the data pad. Why waste the cargo space? You one of those people who wears reading glasses to look smart?
Leave the man be, Ellie. There is just something about the feeling of having a book in your hands. Alright, Felix, you haven't wanted to talk to me for a while. What's up, buddy?
I can't believe I wanted to shake his hand. I need a shower. Makes you wonder if being a treacherous, two-timing coward is some sort of contagious disease, or if he was just born that way.
Oh, Graham. Is this about Graham Bryant?
At first, I liked what Graham was doing. The iconoclasts were going to change Halcyon for the better. But then, we found out Graham was behind the slaughter of Amber Heights. How can anybody so morally bankrupt lead a movement to transform the colony?
I'm not going to tell the kid to not have any role models. I'm just going to tell him that Graham's a piece of trash.
That's putting it kindly, boss. Graham's worse than trash. He's a traitor. You'd never do something like that, would you? Slaughter a whole community of innocents?
Oh, God, no, never. Sure, for the right price. Come on now. No, I would never do that, Felix.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's get back to it. I need to put all this ugly business with Graham behind me.
Oh. It looks like everyone was watching the conversation very intently, and then when we stopped talking, they were like, "Oh, act natural, act natural." Do you have any
I
updates?
could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime. So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening.
Of course you do. Okay. Nothing new from Max.
Hey, Cap.
Ooh. Hey, Nyoka, what's with the Raptidon in your room?
Oh, that's just Frida. She's the first rapt I ever killed.
Aw.
I had her preserved.
The first? Were you still learning to hunt?
Oh, no. It got into our apartment building in Cascadia.
Oh my god.
Stomped right up the stairs and started rooting through our cans of pea-free butter.
Oh my god.
I grabbed the nearest sidearm and shot it in the eye. Void take me, I was terrified. That'd have been 20-odd years ago. Time flies, eh, Cap?
Wow, Nyoka, you don't look a day over 25. Good for you. That sulfur must be really good for your skin somehow. You've had that head for 20 years?
Oh, sure. Once in a while, I've got to bury her and come back later. She's a big girl. Tough to lug around. But she's been with me a while, so...
Aw. Mind if I talk to it once in a while?
Her. And of course, she's a great conversationalist. Never argues, never judges.
Yeah, I agree with Max as well. I much prefer reading physical books. I can't really read on a digital device. Something about holding the book, actually holding it in my hands and reading from page to page, it helps me retain the information better, and it just feels nicer, you know? Van asks, are there any books you're reading at the moment? I am at the 3rd Dune book currently. Oh, I hope you're enjoying those. I have not gotten around to reading Dune, though I have had some good things told to me about this series. I tried watching the movie, but it was a bit long, and I did fall asleep, so I never actually finished it. But I have some friends who are a big fan of that, so I should give it another try one of these days. System says, I haven't actually read any books recently, but I have quite a few lined up, specifically the latest WOF. Is that Wings of Fire books and some manga? Okay. Ellie, you will be taking a break, and Felix, let's have you come with us. Sulfur is very good for your skin and your teeth. Not a lot of tooth talking this time around. Then again, we haven't been speaking to the residents of Stellar Bay, but who knows? Maybe we will encounter some more dental disasters.
I hear you're into Graham's philosophist hogwash, Felix.
Yeah, if by philosophist hogwash you mean the virtues of enlightened anarchy.
Organization separates us from the animals. You ever seen a rapt lay plumbing? You see sprats running around building roads? Maybe the folks we have at the top ain't exactly leadership material, but if we tore the whole thing down, we'd be kings and queens of a wasteland.
Correction? Kings and queens of an awesome wasteland.
I'll take toilets over freedom any day of the week.
I'm with you on that, Nyoka. There is something to be said for the marvels of modern plumbing. Wings of Fire, very nice. What is the Wings of Fire series about? Alright, so we've got to head back to the information broker and let him know that we have got everybody to shut up, finally. Since we cleared out the way there, we can now fast travel up to Devil's Peak instead of having to schlep it all the way. Oh, look at that! It actually pops us inside. Though it looks like we will still have to manually head up the stairs. Oh yeah, there we go. To go talk to Hiram, the information broker. Okay, can't use the intercom anymore. Figured it was worth a try.
Do you hear that? It's the blessed sound of radio silence, which leads me to believe you have sweet, sweet news for me.
MSI and the Iconoclasts are no longer transmitting. Is the data ready?
Yes, indeed. I am back in business. But before we get down to it, might I ask how you handled the problem? In the end?
Does it matter? Job's done.
Is that so?
Does it matter?
I suppose not. Curiosity was always my besetting sin. And we both know I'll find out, eventually.
Oh, yeah, he's an information broker,
I don't doubt that you are working with
so...
Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments.
Phineas doesn't trust many people. How did he hook up with you?
You make it sound so scandalous. Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history.
Now you hold on. I do not physically go between anyone but that of my choose.
Nyoka.
Oh, apologies. You meant... Right. Yes, I braved the wilderness, so you don't have to.
Precisely. I really ought to give you a raise.
And I bet I have a whole new checklist of crap to do before it works, right?
Don't be ridiculous. We're resetting a broadcast tower, not filing taxes. There are no errands, spreadsheets, or rituals involved. It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here.
Yes. And I'm sure that once I go outside, absolutely nothing out of the ordinary will happen to make that simple process harder than it should be. That's it. You're not pulling my leg?
Someone has trust issues, though I can't hardly feign surprise. Yes, that is all. No, I am not mocking you. Much.
Hey.
Just step outside, flip the switch, depart forever. Understood? Good. Marvelous. We're in agreement.
This is why I stopped helping out around here, you know. It's always throw this lever, shoot that marauder, save my life. Just one thing after another with you.
Yeah, we heard you the first time. Let's just get this over with.
Got it.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
Felix, why were you crouching? Taking a break, resting your legs? Wings of Fire is about dragons. Interesting. Looks like there's some ammo I can grab out here. I don't need those. That door is inaccessible. Okay, time to flip that switch.
Testing 1, 2, check. Sweet stars.
Ooh.
But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse,
Well, thank you for
Now I'll
that.
kindly thank you to get out of my tower.
Happily, I won't bother you again.
Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior, but I must admit I have grown rather fond of you.
Aw, Hiram.
As Nyoka can attest, I do not form attachments with many. Do take care.
Why, he told us to leave without flinging insults at our persons. He really does like you, Captain. What in the void-blasted hell is that?
Oh, no! Uh-oh. Oh, dear.
Black holes? Did you see that?
Yeah, it looks like a ship that went down. Whose ship was that?
Looks like a UDL ship. Based on the gunnery attachments, I guess it's one of the board's blockade enforcers, but don't cite me on that.
Uh-oh. Trouble?
Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me. Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that?
It's Sanjar.
Architect, save me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram, are you there?
Oh my god. Oh, it's reunion. Group hug.
Not without a physical contact waiver. Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off.
Probably. Surely we can talk this over.
Ah, I see you learned nothing while dealing with these buffoons. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony. Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do, so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my bored damn channel. I'm more than finished with you lot.
Okay. So, it looks like a ship crashed. There is a module that is in high demand, and we're gonna have to decide on whether we give that to Sanjar with MSI or Graham with the Iconoclasts. I saw a quest pop that had to do with Phineas. Okay, yeah, Radio Free Monarch. We relayed the promised data back to Phineas, travel to his lab, and speak with him to discuss the next steps. And in the meantime, oh my god, see where the ship lands. They could still stick the landing. 0 out of 10 from the Monarch Judge. Well, reach the ship and take the targeting module from its central terminal. I'm sure that'll be as easy as pie. Let's go, everybody. Is there a closer place I could fast travel to? I could fast travel to Cascadia and just follow the road up. That'd probably work. Oh, look! A new loading screen based on the choices that we made. War of Words fizzles. Monarch Stellar Industries bluster dies with a whimper. Airways cleared. Because we finally got them to shut up.
You know, Nyoka, between you and me, we know all there is to know about Monarch.
What makes you say that?
Well, you got your life experience as a hunter, and I've memorized every episode of Terror on Monarch.
Oh, Terror on Monarch's a riot. It's all made up, though. You know that, right?
Yeah, right. Next, you're gonna tell me Halsey and Helen weren't based on a real person.
Oh.
I won't tell you that, no. You seem happier in your ignorance.
Aw, Felix. Alright, so thankfully, we have cleared out Cascadia. So...
Hey, I remember Cascadia from that one episode of Terror on Monarch. Crawling with monsters it was.
Aw. Felix loves Monarch because it's in all of his serials and comics that he watches and reads.
Ready when you are, boss.
Yeah, don't worry, Felix. Nobody's going to attack us. I've already cleared out this area. Although it looks like some enemies may have respawned. So I'm just going to use this as a prime example of what the mind control ray can do. So... Alright, so yeah, what the mind control ray does is forces enemies to attack for you. However, it is not foolproof, and if you leave it on them for too long, their heads will explode and they will die. But it can be quite fun if you manage to get a particularly large or strong enemy under your control. Definitely more of a situational weapon, but a very fun one nonetheless. Okay, looks like that's the crashed ship, but there are enemies nearby. Ah, rats. Here we go. Wow, looks like those marauders wasted no time in trying to check out the crashed ship. Okay. Good job, everybody. Oh, that doesn't look ominous at all.
You go on ahead. I'll just wait out here.
Yeah, me too. You have fun, Captain.
Gee, thanks, guys. My, tried and true, faithful companions always here to back me up. Okay. It's on this here terminal. Okay, it is a UDL Mark IV gunship. Ship ID, the Cantankerous Canid. Error. Captain Matsu's captain's key is active, but his life signs are no longer detected on the bridge. Logging flight hours while not present for duty is a violation of UDL policy. I guess UDL policy includes a caveat for shirking duty, but not one for the captain dying due to a crash. Let's see. Run diagnostics. Main terminal online. Bridge controls offline. Engines technically functional. Hull integrity, don't ask. This Mark IV's gunship's operational parameters have exceeded acceptable damage ranges. The cost of any repairs necessary at your nearest UDL repair facility will be averaged amongst the crew. Great. Okay, well, let's locate the targeting module. Targeting modules are located in primary routing. Access requires Captain Matsu's command key. Warning, the integration module is responsible for controlling access to this ship's primary functions. Removing it will void your manufacturer's warranty, and despite removing it, the ship remains UDL property. Unauthorized access by parties not covered by UDL policy is a felony. Oh, okay. Well, let's view the logs. Oh, right. Time almost got away from me. Let's go ahead and take a break. 13 minutes, so probably it'll be a 12-minute break after I finish talking. So we will go ahead and have our midstream break while I get this old fursuit off. We will be back here at the top of the hour, so in about 13 minutes from now to continue the stream. So everyone can have a chance to grab a drink or a snack, use the bathroom, that kind of thing. I will see you all on the flip side.